Okay, mic should be on. Everything appears to be fine and dandy. Let's get rid of the usual text, which is this and that. There we go. Friend on board. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Right. So, we're here for the next main game, which, let's see. Well, it's Harry Potter, by the way. Yes, the Chamber of Secrets, the PS1 game, which is the one I like. So, that's my poison.
I need to compare this with the one that I played with the PC version.
It's completely different.
I think I remember the PC version quite well.
It's going to be completely different. I'll guarantee you that. It won't look as fancy. But actually, it's a charm. Yeah, charm, get it? Because magic. Ah. Right, let's go over to the PS of 3. Here we are. Right. Let's boot up my physical disc, because I actually own this game.
We own all our games that we play. We wouldn't legally play games, I mean.
Tell me that these games are getting hard to get and inaccessible nowadays?
In terms of digital age, that should never be a problem, right?
You want to know something interesting about the PS3 with the classic games and all that? For some fucking reason, they have an expiry date built into them. They're not active.
What?
They're not active. They don't use them, but they're built in. They have an expiry date built into them. They don't use them, but they're there. That's really shit. Why the fuck would they do that? I'm assuming it's like legality reasons, but yeah, your games have a built-in expiry date, not used, but the fact that they put it there in the first place makes me really fucking worried.
Yeah.
Here we go. 4:3 aspect ratio. I didn't miss this.
Why didn't you miss it? It's the best thing ever.
Yeah, but when you're recording it for a live stream, there's a lot of empty voids I didn't compensate for. Look at this.
That's where the chat goes. No shit, the chat is not it.
Yeah, the chat already has a spot. Where's it gonna go? Let's see, 2002. Ooh, just on the shy end of the PS1's end of era, I think.
Yeah, this is a game of my childhood. Oh, it's 20 years old.
Fuck. Let's see, autosave? Yes, please. I've already dedicated a save file just for live stream sake. Because why wouldn't I do that?
Did this had autosave on PS1? I thought it used the saving books that you found in the world.
Well, this is 2002, so it must have been just on the shy end of the era. So, yes, I'd like to make one. Right. So I'm kind of curious about this. I'll discuss it in a second. It'll be relevant in just a minute. It's just for what's going to be up next, because they changed the cutscene narrator from the first game, considering a certain someone's narrating it now. I'm kind of curious where this audio source came from. It was either for this or somewhere else.
Harry Potter's first year at Hogwarts.
That's Stephen Fry.
Wizardry was very eventful indeed.
So Stephen Fry does like all the audiobooks tied to Harry Potter, so I'm wondering if they just stripped it from that first.
Managed to defeat Lord Voldemort, the greatest dark sorcerer of all time.
Whoa.
But now Harry was back at number 4 Privet Drive. He was often locked in his room, and even though he was a wizard, he couldn't escape because he wasn't allowed to.
He didn't have a room. It was a cupboard.
He was given a room because of his magicness.
Ah, shit. I remember this one.
They gave Harry let's see, his brothers or whatever, cousins, whatever. I can't remember the relation, but whatever. The Dursleys the spare room pretty much. It was just an extra bedroom that they were not using.
Which checks out.
A plot to make most terrible things happen.
Dobby disappeared, and shortly after, Ron Weasley and his brothers, Fred and George, arrived in a flying Ford
It's
Anglia
missing
to
kind of
rescue
a bit,
Harry from
but
his prison.
okay, yeah.
It's a video
Harry
game, they
told
bridge some
about
things.
Dobby's
Also, they paid the license for using the name the Ford Anglia.
I reckon old Dobby was sent as someone's idea of a joke. Can you think of anyone at school with a grudge against you?
Draco Malfoy.
Checks out.
Eventually, they landed at Ron's house,
Like Pete,
the Burrow.
something. What is the ghost name?
Oh, Peeves.
Ron's mother, Molly
But
Weasley,
Peeves is just a poltergeist. He does whatever the fuck he wants.
came to a halt in front of them.
Oh, by the way, in Harry Potter, poltergeists aren't people who died. They just exist.
Car gone. Out
Huh,
of my
weird.
mind with worry.
It seemed to go on for hours, and Mrs. Weasley had shouted herself hoarse before she turned to Harry.
Very pleased to see you, Harry dear. Ronald Weasley, I thought I asked you to stop that ghoul from making such a racket. He's still dropping pipes over the attic floor. It's driving me mad.
Come on,
Sounds like a
Harry,
mini
let's
game,
go.
if I ever heard one.
They did.
And all ooh, nice transition.
Smooth. gotta give him
And
props
then
this
it's
right.
back. And then loading.
So, I've had more, well, I wouldn't say more experience. I've only played this game once because it was more recently bought, so I didn't have as much nostalgic attachment. But the fact this game is very similar to the first one, I'm already good with.
Yeah, no, the first three were really cool because they were like all the same style and this mix of exploration, basic combats, puzzle solving, and
But-
then they changed it up and
Yeah.
it became completely terrible.
But the
And
most
then in the 7 it was just a shooter.
most experience I got with Chamber of Secrets as a game, I was more familiar with the Game Boy Color game, which is interesting.
Not much.
It's a card-based RPG game, and apparently the series following that is actually pretty
We
decent
call it the
with
Burrow.
that gameplay style.
Come on, Harry. If the ghoul is locked the attic door again, we've got to try and find another way in.
Have we tried the back door? Still using the same musical cues. That's good.
I see Dad has placed some crates in the garden. Why don't we use them to climb up onto
Ah,
the roof?
the
and
obligatory
down into the
tutorial.
attic window?
Alright.
Seeing you've been stuck at the Dursleys for so long.
Also, this game looked a lot better in my memory.
Well, we're not using a CRT TV here, so it's not as blurry. Yes, 4x3, my favourite.
I mean, it might also be based on the PS1 version, but I don't think the PC version looked that much better.
Remember, press the X button to
Good point,
cast.
this is 2002. Let me remember how to move things. Oh, wait, I need to enable analog control because for some reason that's still... The PS3 controller doesn't have the built-in analog button thing, so you gotta go to this menu to turn it on. Technology.
Okay.
There we go. That's better. Usually I'm okay with using the D-pad for some of these PS1 games, but this one I kind of need it just for the camera control.
Ronald
Dee.
Weasley, I thought I asked you to
They were
stop
using
that
voice lines
ghoul
already.
making such a racket. He's still dropping pipes over the attic floor. It's
That didn't take very long.
I mean, isn't it like bad to just
Oh
tell you
dear,
the same thing again?
Dad's really
I
not
feel like
happy.
this
I
isn't
think
too
we
far
should
off the
avoid
truth.
that.
Maybe someone might have skipped the intro cutscene. Very possible. Who wants a recap of the film they just
Yeah.
watched?
Walk up to it and use the up directional button.
Okay. It's still automated controls. Like, you know, the gameplay here is very similar to the first one, because why change it up? It worked.
Yeah, it worked and it still worked. And
Okay,
then for the first they were like, huh. And for the fourth
push
they
into
were
a
like,
small crate to
it
climb
worked
on
3
top,
times now,
and
should we
then
change it? Yes,
run
let's
under
change
that
it.
to
Let's
auto
change
jump.
the entire system. Fuck you. Alright, let me have a little exploring around. We got chickens! Very low poly chickens. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Me appreciating how models work nowadays. This is very low poly.
Don't we see more than one polygon? It's like, still more polygons than the morphling model. Not the 2 memes.
The music
They
quality
did
definitely stepped up. Sounds more like the film now. Unless it is the film. Oh shit, I got licensing issues.
I don't think they used the, didn't Adrian say something about this not too long ago? Or was it?
At least for the first game. I know the first game used none of the original movie's OST.
Yeah, I think for one that they only used the Hedwig's theme, which
Yes, he did say that. I think it was
Yeah,
for
okay,
the
then it
third
was
game,
it.
at least.
Yeah.
To move the chest. Try and catch 60 pipes before
60?
you land on the floor and make a terrible
How
racket.
many
Right,
is
Harry,
it
let's
full?
get to it.
How many pipes do they have?
The pipe system is an absolute mess right now. I highly doubt any of it's going to work now. Oh, this is like a Mario Party minigame right now.
Yeah. So like the at some point, Valve added a vote where the community could vote which hero should be remodeled next. And of course, because it's an online vote,
it goes to the bias side.
Yeah, did not vote for any of the heroes that absolutely need a remodel. Like
Just like the
Morphling,
power
that's
update.
still doesn't have a remodel.
Yep. It's just like the power update from Team Fortress. Either the heavier the power gets hit, but the voting system was bullshit. The power won by default. Because it's based on the amount of kills, based on who was playing. Guess which one got the vote?
Oh yeah. And yeah, they chose a hero that absolutely looked really fine. I mean, the remodel was like model update was still nice, but it's like
Could have gone to someone better.
yeah, somebody that actually deserved it. We got good memes out of it, but yeah. And a really cool courier, but still.
So what happened to the original model then? Did it just outright get removed, or is there a way to still view it?
I think it's not in there anymore. You probably would have to resort to mods.
The models resource page ought to still have it archived then. That website's usually good for just acquiring models in general.
Yeah, I mean, somebody probably saved it, but...
Totally. We like archiving things, unlike other places. Okay, off we go.
Wait, is this unlocked now?
Apparently, it was locked a minute ago.
Also, didn't
still
we
using
learn
the
a
same
spell last year that can open pretty much anything?
No, Ron learned the spell. We didn't.
Wait, we don't learn all of them.
No, Ron did it, and it wasn't even Hermione who did it. Ron just said, I knew the spell somewhere off school. Just like on a piece of paper or whatever.
Wow, Ron really is smarter than him.
Didn't even meet up with Hermione fully yet, really. But there's other barrels here. Let's break those first, because I wanna. Alright, we got Bertie Bots again. Right, they've generalized the beans now instead of having sets of colors, which I would say is an improvement. Now they can have variety of colors now, instead of just being the generic singular color. I don't think they could account for every single flavor in the world. But I found beans! Isn't that more interesting? I love that door sound effect. Like, I got a huge amount of nostalgia just hearing this. I'll find that sound effect and I'll use it somewhere. See if it triggers anyone else's nostalgia for hearing it. It's kind of like the equivalent of hearing the TARDIS door sounds when it opens or closes. It's the same thing.
Silly, I'm having trouble getting into my nostalgia because this isn't what I remember happening at all.
Yeah. Told you it'd be different.
I'm off to see what Dad's up to.
Oh, wow, Harry starts flirting with Ginny quite early in this version.
Oh, they have a puffskin. They're already reusing assets. Are the puffskins made purely for the games? Because I'm not sure if they were documented in any Harry Potter media.
Sure.
Nice to meet you, I'm Ginny. I'm just looking after a pass game, making sure that Fred and George
Hey, Adrian.
don't use as a bludger when they play Quidditch. Guide the puffs game over to the bushes and it'll eat them, revealing.
Yep, they're definitely reusing assets here.
Beans can be used to buy famous witches and wizards cards from Fred and George at Hogwarts.
That's still here. Good. So now they're just a general currency instead of a requirement to unlock things.
And you may be able to find a famous witches and wizards
I
card.
did.
It's Easter Monday today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Press the select button. This will show you the Folio Magi and the wizard cards you've collected at that point.
Nice, a more convenient way to check all the cards instead of having to be in the Hogwarts room, whatever. Sorry, I'm a little blanking it right now. Yeah, fuck you, America. We're better. We did it first.
America is really stingy on holidays or sick days or paid vacation.
No, it's gotta be Independence Day. That's what we get. Said America.
Yeah, but pretty much every country also has oh yeah, this is the important day of our country. Let's have a free day. I mean, Austria has 2, actually.
Yep, definitely reason same assets. I don't get how, like, hitting it makes it shrink. I don't get the logic.
You're hitting away the fat, I don't know.
I guess? I don't know, the knockback jinx is weird. Anyway, I'm gonna just collect all these beans because they're here. I want a card. I want it.
Is there also the special card you get if you collect everyone?
Probably, I don't know.
Well done, Harry.
Yay!
Famous witches and
I get a thing!
Felix Summerby.
Yes, the cards are back again, but the requirements to getting them are a bit more selective. Technically in this game there are missable cards, but it's not as bad as before, like in the Gringotts Bank. Those are downright missable in the Gringotts Bank.
Oh yeah.
So if you didn't get them, fuck you. You can't get them anymore. But in this one, I think you can revisit challenges and such that are technically missable. You know, you can retry and get them again.
Yeah, I think at least the PC version, it's just the only experience I have with this game, so we're going to refer to it a lot. You could repeat all like the charms, parkours.
Oh yeah, right, region holidays as well for the UK. What the fuck is wrong with us? Holidays are weird. At least they exist.
Yeah, it's same in Austria where some things are holidays in just specific states, kind of. No, it's not the same, but it's pretty much the same concept.
Sorry, just fascinated with the animation, how this puffskin works. So it's using the same animation for when it's eating, it grows in size, but it has a max size, so just... hang on. Snaps back down to its previous size, because it can't maintain it. There it goes. Programming. They can't be asked to have a cap size animation, so they just reuse the old one. Switzerland, you're holding us back.
It's just through here, Harry. See you later.
Bye. I'm gonna marry her in like 10 years.
Hello, Harry. I'm Arthur Weasley. I was wondering if you'd help me de-gnome the garden. It's just through the gate, but you'll need the de-gnoming gloves to grab the gnomes.
Why? What's special about the gloves?
Lost them under all this junk. Use your Wingardium Leviosa spell.
Oh good, he hasn't forgotten that spell.
Move the junk. Holding the X button levitates each piece of junk. Use your directional buttons to move
Wait,
the junk about.
why can't you do this?
Triangle button to drop it onto the
Because I
rocks
have
and break
important
the
adult
junk
things to do.
And you're the boy who lived. You're the protagonist.
You charm them and drop them onto the rocks, please.
This isn't
Maybe you
Tenet.
can find those gloves. I know I left them here somewhere.
Miniature winner, but the main character in Tenet is literally called the protagonist.
Of course he is. I still need to see Tenant. This is very expensive TV, I bet ya. And
I
no,
think I need to drop the junk higher than that if I want to break it.
actually acknowledge that. Shit, physics in a basic kids game? What? They gotta acknowledge that I have to drop them at a decent height. Surprising.
That's right, Harry. Keep going.
Oh, that's neat. I only had minor experience with the Game Boy Color version, but I had more experience with that more than this, which is so odd. I never beat it, but I just played it more.
And then drop them on the rocks below.
It's a sad day when the side media actually, you know, adapts more of what was cut out in the films than the actual adaptations.
Yeah, but like adapting movies is
Fickle thing.
yeah, because you cannot just add everything that happens in the book in there.
Yeah, true. It's kind of
Because
why
like the goal scene, yeah, what does it add to the grander story?
it's kind of why Peeves was cut in the first film, even though they were considering him to be in the film. Like they recorded some scenes as well, but they've never been seen to the public. I think they got Rick Mail to play as Peeves as well, which would have been perfect, but we'll never see that footage till live day. There's actually some scenes that were slightly dubbed over because Peeves was actually kind of integrated in a particular scene. It was just in a passing mention, though.
Yeah, that's fair. But it's like, yeah. Sure, it isn't there, but at the end of the day, does it hurt the story? And not really.
Oh yeah, shit, forgot that happened in the book. I haven't read the books in a while. I just remember reading them. It's like, oh, things are different, and then I remember them being.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't read every book because at some point, like, I had already seen the movies, and reading
Why
a
would you need
book
to?
to where you've seen the movie, I can't really do that because, like, yeah, I know what's going to happen. It just takes longer to get there, and everything is kind of done with the movie version of it, so it's not even my imagination takes over.
And they're not quick to read either.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then right through, I think the Half-Blood Prince is the 6th one, right? Yeah.
I believe so.
Where I read for this in like 6 or 7 days because I didn't, like, it was during summer break, and it's like, yeah, I want to see where this is going, and I just kept going.
Alright, we're playing sports game now. Bonus score! Oh, I think I know. I think I may have seen that, but it's been a while.
I only remember, God damn it, who was the ministry from Umbridge?
Umbridge, yeah.
Because there's also this scene where she kind of jumps them apart, right?
Yeah, that happened, but it was like quick in passing. Bonus score! Can I skip this? I think I can. Well, I beat the high score already. Let's just shatter it, shall we? See if we can go for the car. Ah, I missed. Oh, off he goes. Doesn't matter. I guess if I throw it a lesser strength, I'll be able to hit the car. I'm sure you get a card for hitting all the targets, I'd imagine. That means you got. That means you got to do everything perfectly then. Hang on. Let's go for whatever's on the right. Oh, I hit the phone. Damn it!
Again.
I have seen that one. That scene totally should not have been cut. Damn you, pacing. I mean, the film was already split into 2 already. You might as well include it.
Yeah.
Ah, missed it. Into the bush. Okay. Last one. Let's see if we can... I'm gonna see if I can hit the phone. Maybe I'll get... Oh, never mind.
That's your all-time highest score.
Yay!
That was really good fun. Do you want to play again?
No.
No.
I'll get the card later. Yeah, it really was at the start. It might have just been a pacing thing, like... I don't know.
It usually is. But I remember, like, this was in the 6th movie with the Dementors showing up for
Fancy a wizard duel?
Dudley
wizard duel?
and Terry defending
Don't
him.
tell me you've never taken part in a wizard duel. You've got a
this is
lot
the new
to learn,
element.
Harry.
Is this safe? Of course it's safe. Well, mostly.
I don't think magic is safe. It's the equivalent of using a gun.
It's not much unsafer than anything else at Hogwarts.
It's safer here than anywhere else right now. Alright, Dueling. Is that... Hang on. There's this new Amazon show that's going on, isn't there? Or is this a different thing?
No, I think that this is something with Rings, the Amazon show. No, I think it means something different.
Okay.
Too much
Dueling's
side
really
media.
simple. All you have to do is try and hit your opponent with the knockback jinx.
Oh,
Every
thank God.
time you hit your opponent,
Something
you're close
simple.
to disarming him.
And don't forget, fully charged knockback jinxes can be cast by holding the X
What?
button down and then
Like we're
releasing
doing
it.
this whole time so
Don't
far.
worry, Harry. Fred'll go easy on you this time.
Okay? Let's duel.
Oh, okay.
Get ready! Duel!
Young Potter's going
Hang
to
on.
have to be on his
I gotta focus here.
Fred Weasley's a master tactician.
Eh.
Ow! Great work there.
Wait. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what's the point of doing the small pot shots? No, it's to interrupt. That makes sense. Wah!
Look at that.
Dang it.
This is
I'll get you. Ah. Fuck you. Eh.
lovely work from Potter.
I see this being used against Malfoy.
Definitely. I mean, this is better than the Malfoy encounter, I'll tell you that. To be fair, they didn't learn wizard dueling in the first film.
Actually, yeah, they only learned to do the second one.
Was it really?
Beautiful
uh,
play by Weasley.
ah, damn it.
That's it. First round to Fred, Harry.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Just knocked off my ass. I'll get you this time.
Get ready! Duel!
Alright, let's go again.
Well, Fred is his own house? How did he do that?
He was already kicked out.
Oh my word.
Gonna make my own house with black
Blackjack and hookers.
George.
Oh, and
Hey, got him. Much quicker.
plenty of spirit there. He's taken the second round and even the contest up.
Fuck you, Fred.
So it's nice that they actually have commentary for
Yeah,
this.
that is really nice. I was gonna mention that. It's not expected.
Underway.
Time to do duel.
It's time to duel!
Great work there. Ow!
Put my faith in the heart of the wand. It's not quite the same, is it?
Oh, that's lovely.
Hwah. Gotcha.
Do you know what Pot of Greed does?
Allows me to draw 2 more spell slots.
Oh, that actually would be a cool item.
Well done,
Yeah.
Harry. Now let's try again. But this time we'll introduce some special jinxes.
Good
Ooh.
idea, Fred.
See that TV? See the way it's sparkling? That means it's got a special jinx in it. To get the special jinx, you have to force me to hit the TV with one of my jinxes.
Ah.
Release an orb that you can run over and pick up. Anything that sparkles like the TV has got a special jinx in it. So remember to look
This
out
is
for
an
the
interesting
sparkles.
idea.
Oh, I nearly forgot. Special jinxes can only be cast using the circle button.
Wait,
That's
they have
important.
2 buttons for attacks?
Holy shit, what the fuck?
Okay,
This-
this...
This is a good idea, though. It implements a defense system to mislead some shots, so sometimes you don't want to focus on the target too much.
Work from Potter. For a beginner, he's doing really well.
Go on, hit the TV. Okay. It's kind of like Mario Kart, like a side effect, pretty much. You only get the one spell, though. It's like Mario Kart. It was a random spell effect. So I'll just defend myself here. Pick up this, and I've got it's like a quick attack. That's like a quick
this
charge.
isn't-
Stuff there.
That is
Wow.
useful.
Well
Got him.
done, Harry. You won the
This is a
first
cool
round.
idea. I can see this being a versus mode in this game, if it isn't already one. It should be.
Duel!
PS1 did it have online multiplayer?
Yeah.
Oh my word.
I know that
That's skill.
I know that the Philosopher's Stone game did actually have a Quidditch mode in it, so you know that existed.
Yeah, and I think there was even one.
Classic match.
Like there was a standalone Quidditch game as well at some point.
Yeah, it was. I saw it on like for the PS2, if I remember. This is a fun
Avada
versus mode.
Kedavra!
Crucio. Ah shit, you broke it.
Wow, look at that! You're a natural, Harry.
No, I kicked your ass.
Don't want to duel with losers. Like, how many classes are you above me?
I'm better than you in every way. I'm the chosen one.
I'm the protagonist.
I'm the boy who lived.
We need to find Ginny. She's wandered off somewhere, and the whole family is waiting so we can go to
That was
Diagon
quick.
Alley and get our school supplies. We better split up and find her.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, one great
Watch
idea.
out for some of Dad's junk. If you come across any,
Hang on, isn't there that in the Weasley home? Isn't there that clock that tells you where each of the Weasleys are at?
find you're getting a little low on health.
Although, no, wait.
Right.
There actually is a designated spot on the clock that says lost. So that's probably what she's on right now.
Go this way.
Yeah.
See you soon, Harry.
Yeah, Ginny is lost. What can you tell? Well, the clock says it.
I'm not joking, that is actually on the clock in the film. There's a spot for Lost. Alright, better start navigating. Oh god, it's a maze. Hug the left wall. That always works. Or if I just want to explore, not actually find her?
Well, too bad you can't.
Ooh, first problem. That's an island we're on right there, so I can't follow that anymore. Follow this instead. Free beans! Yes, eat nature's beans. I'm sure it's perfectly fine. And healthy.
I've been here forever, so...
I mean, if they didn't pick it up then, I'm sure it's all gonna pick it up now.
5-second rule, right?
5-second rule seeing it.
Oh no, not the bees!
Not the bees! Oh, they're alright. They're not hornets, so they're not assholes.
Oh, wasps. Because fuck, wasps.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see an arena. Look at that fridge. Oh, you're right, there's a lock-on button.
This is a washing machine, not a fridge.
It's a wash machine. Did I say fridge?
I think it did.
Whatever, it's white. That does not help, I should not have said that.
That's okay, I did the same thing with Sonic characters.
Right, fair enough. I pointed out for mocking on you the other day, so I guess it's only fair. How could you mix up Blaze with Amy, though?
They both are purple, pinkish.
They wear dresses, they're the same, right?
Yeah.
Hang on. How do we get to those beams there?
I mean, it would also probably mix up other characters if they weren't differently colored. Like, if, for example, Shadow or Sonic would like be the same color, probably would mix them up if you showed me only one of them.
I suppose. That's the fucking plotline in Sonic Adventure, though, that people were mixing up Sonic and Shadow, even though they're two different colors.
See? It's not just me then.
But the initial, like, concept designs for Shadow and Sonic Adventure 2 were pretty similar, though, but they changed their minds at some point. Fascinating to see the original concept of, though. Whee! Yep, falling damage still exists. Great.
But at least we know it now.
Oh, I don't want to pick it up yet. Eve Boulder, I command it. So I guess Ginny just climbed over the fence then? Because that's the sensible thing to do.
But she went in from another way.
This is a forest. It's clearly got walls and everything.
Yeah, everybody knows that you can't walk through a forest.
No, it'd be stupid. You gotta go through the fences.
It's just weird. Why are there fences in the forest and doors?
Why not? Probably shouldn't be standing here. Find out in a minute.
You realize something standing here.
Okay. Oh, beans! Fucking love beans!
Didn't catch on my bad Battle-Gear Rising reference.
I caught it, it's just it wasn't a great one.
Yeah, I know. But at least acknowledge it and it didn't look so bad.
I'll acknowledge the great ones. The shit ones, not a word.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we found her. Or is this just a loading transition? Yes, it is. I've still been paranoid since playing Mass Effect 1 again. I still got screwed over with the whole non-saving thing. Somehow.
You gotta autosave, like manually save every time.
I know, it's just there are one or 2 points, it's like, I'm sure it's fine. Then all of a sudden it just catches up. And it's like, fuck, I didn't save in a bit. I thought it'd be fine. Oop.
Yeah. I get a bit paranoid with all the Mako situations. Oh, I'm suddenly dead and I have to redo the entire line.
It only caught up on me on doing the Mako stuff, not actually being beyond Noverio Feros somehow, because it's usually the other way around.
Oh yeah, I also like in one time on Novaria, I kind of got pink thrown in a like where the cutscenes inspired, and was just sent to the Shadow Realm.
Oh, you forgot to save right at the start, right?
No, I think I actually did, but it's like, huh, weird. I'm under the map.
Now what?
I guess I reload.
Still no less annoying though, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's also because like going into the fight the first time on the area, fight is tough. Because if you're not careful, they just toss you around like a ragdoll.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
so
I
that's
was on
how
veteran
it
as well.
feels. Sorry?
I was on veteran as well. It's like, shit, this is actually somewhat of a competent fight here.
Yeah.
Ragdoll physics be damned. It's funny when they get to be ragdolled around, but when it's me, now it's the worst thing in the world.
No, that's yeah. I gotta actually give Mass Effect Bang credit. Like, it's kind of cool to have like enemies with the exact same capabilities as you. It's like there's also like at one point where like the two Krogan with all the immunity
Yeah,
stuff
they're
fight
stubborn
you.
as fuck on veteran.
Yeah.
I'm just like, if this is this difficult on veteran, I'm terrified of nightmare mode now.
Yeah. Which was the first time took me a bit, and which also why I so defaulted to Liara and Rex in my first playthrough after that.
Oh yeah, you need Rex on hard difficulties just because he has immunity.
Yeah, it's like, okay, because my technical glitch was, Rex, go in there, run at them, and then you just click all his immunity and other things. And yeah, I was just like, oh no, enemies, singularity them. And okay, good, I can shoot now.
How far did Ginny go? Like, this is really fucking far. I haven't played this game many times. I've only like done it once. I did complete it though, so I must have done something right. I just know I'll have a decent time since I'm familiar enough with the first game, so it should be fine here. Logically,
Yeah,
that's how that works, right?
played the PC version back in the day, never finished it because I was way too freaking afraid of the spiders. Not spiders, the snakes.
It's always
Snails.
that one thing.
Snails.
It's always
Why
the one
do
thing when
mix-
you're a kid. Like, for
Yeah.
some reason, it terrifies you. You just don't beat the game. Oh, it's...
Actually, this needs a thing here as well in the PS2 PS1 version.
The snails were in the first game, so they probably will be here too. Maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I did not like those. Okay.
I mean, the closest I can get to that description for something that scared me as a kid was Monster Ark and Spider-Man on the PS1. Fuck, that's terrifying seeing this monstrous thing chasing you all the way across a hallway that you can't defeat. That's not scary at all. I don't think I can jump that from here, but I'll try. Damn, just a bit shy. Alright, you, move! Just need to move it there. Stop shuffling. There you go. Oh, lovely beans. This probably will pay off for something eventually.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm going to do a completion run of this game or not, but we'll just see how far it goes, really. Like, at some point, when I get to, you know, end game point, whatever, I will have to go and revisit the challenges I will inevitably screw up, so...
Yeah.
Am I going the right way? Or was that just a bonus? I think that was just a bonus.
Yeah.
Ow! Oh shit! I didn't know these things blew up. I thought they just stunned them. I've been missing out on some beans.
You don't need to collect every bee.
A very old tree here. Must have been here for like, what, a good solid 80 years at least. Just made a bridge for like 5 seconds. Tops.
Tops.
Couldn't help it.
What you're going for.
Well, I like Atlantis. Good film.
Yeah.
This thing goes here. Alright, that's unlocked, so I shall ignore that and go to the left instead. I don't know how I missed that, but whatever. Ooh, a card. I shall get that card. It will be mine. Set distance? I think there is. Oh yeah, I could totally make that. He's only like... Actually, how old is Harry here?
Hengist of Woodcroft.
I know it's been a year. That validates for something. He must be maybe 11 or 12, I think, maybe? If I'm getting my age whatever, correct.
No, I don't want... Okay, so he's 15 in the 5th, so that must just be...
So just go back in 5 if you, year counts.
So...
Oh, hi, Harry. Thank goodness you came.
First, so
My
11.
Cascane swallowed my Remembrall, and I got lost trying to find him. A Remembrall.
The Remembrall was the most useless thing in the world.
You can have it, Harry.
Like, it's the most vague shit ever. It's like, you've forgotten something. Oh, that's great. What did I forget? Oh, I'm not going to tell you. Well, you know.
Oh, yeah. Like, we already have that thing. Like, this edition, shit, I wanted to mention or watch something. And I feel really stupid because I can't figure it out.
Usually the best way I try to remember something I was going to, like, look up something. I need to roll back my thought process of how I ended up here in the first place.
There you are. Nice work,
And now he
Harry.
should be 12 now
That
because I
message
totally
wasn't
can't
too much of a
math.
problem for you.
Hey.
Right. We better get back to the house. Mum and Dad are waiting to take us to Diagon Alley.
Did you say diagonally?
I mean, he also mispronounced Wingardium Leviosa, so...
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. So yeah, first thing come to my mind is that video.
Powder before. You need to know a few things.
When you're in the fireplace, say where you're going.
Wait, I don't think the fireplace is supposed to be active right now.
Glad you get out at the right fireplace.
Are you sure this is safe? Piece of
Oh yeah,
Wait,
Harry.
was this in the second? Well, I thought this was already in the first one. Where
What?
he messes this up.
No, he screws up in the second book. Sorry, but he said it out. He mispronounced it out of fear, not from choking on the powder. I don't want to slide faster. I'll go as slow as I want. I mean, look at the timer. I've got ages. Beans.
Also, if this is what transporting looks like, holy shit, this is kind of terrifying for the first time.
It's a game. It's got excuses. Yeah. I was going to mention on that cutscene alone, I think in this game, Harry here actually does speak quite a bit more compared to the first one. He was quite mute in the first one.
It's the typical main video game character.
Jesus Christ. Fireballs? What are they doing in here?
I mean, it's a fireplace, so...
Alright, we made it. Whee! Ow! Fuck!
Did you already find the Game of Secrets?
I just love that he just smacks his way into the damn fireplace. And... seamless. Hidden loading screen.
Harry had no idea where he was.
I bet you the graphics here are for the higher res games instead. Like PS2 or PC version.
Looking masks stared down from the wall, and rusty, spiked instruments hung from the ceiling.
The sooner I get out of here, the better.
Yay.
Harry heard a noise from the door nearby, and two blurry shapes appeared on the other side of the glass. Harry looked quickly around and
Well,
spotted...
don't go in there. That's the last cabinet you want to be in.
shot inside it and pulled the doors closed, leaving a small crack to peer through. Seconds later, a bell clanged,
Clang.
and Draco Malfoy stepped into the shop. The man who was with Draco could only be his
Yeah, these are
father,
totally like...
Lucius
They took screenshots of the high poly cutscenes from the other games and just ported them down here.
Mr. Malfoy
Because in the first game they were like
was trying to
hand-drawn
sell the shopkeeper
illustrations.
certain dark magical items that he didn't want the Ministry of Magic to find out about. Harry went to Flourish and Blots to buy his books. While he was in there, Gilderoy Lockhart, Hogwarts' new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, was signing his latest book.
Kind of reminded of the CD comics, device for Harry Potter.
Harry met up with Ron and Ginny
I
Weasley.
hope Harry kills this
Lucius
one
and
too.
Draco Malfoy were also there.
Famous Harry Potter. Can't even go into
Not
a
sure if
book
this
shop
face is an
without
improvement or a
getting
downgrade for the last one.
Ginny, who was very fond of Harry, defended him.
Leave him alone. He didn't want all that.
Lucius Malfoy insulted the scruffy state of the second-hand books Ginny had bought.
Second-hand tat.
Those books are the best your father can give you.
Lucius plucked a copy
Oh,
of
Denzel
The
was way
Beginner's
better
Guide
in...
to Transformation
Oh no, that was the
from
first
Ginny's
movie,
content,
right? It's like,
examined it
oh,
briefly,
used cloak,
and then
used books, he must... Right here, he must be a Weasley.
No, that's from the second film.
How much
Lucius
thought
wasn't
this
in the
was a
first
sequel.
film.
this gesture from
Ah,
Lucius
okay.
Malfoy
I thought
would
this was
have on
maybe
their lives.
Malfoy that said it
And
to
they all left the shop
Weasley in the beginning, but yeah.
Oh no, maybe Malfoy did say something in the first.
They found the
fuck.
car in
It's a bit of a
Charing
mix of
Cross Road,
both, really.
and after making
Yeah,
it
it's
invisible,
like at the point where
into the sky
it all
over
blurs
Like
together.
father,
but
like
exactly-
son, isn't it?
Express far below, and followed it for some time.
But yeah, I remember it's like... it's so after all of Harry Potter plus two together. It's like, okay, did this happen in the third or in the fourth movie? I don't know.
They all start to mesh together because they're all it's the same damn school.
Yeah.
Especially Half-Blood Prince. That's just high school drama. The film.
Looks like we've lost the train. Let's check out that
And
tunnel.
good plot twist at the end. And
Still, the
death
rest
of important character.
the rest of the film was just high school drama.
Yeah.
We found the train, Ron.
Oh, the train found us.
Where's Hedwig? She should be in the car. Come on.
Try not to
Hedwig
scratch the
is
paintwork
just
on
sent
my
her to fly on her own because that's what she does as an owl.
Hang on, why am I driving the car? Shouldn't it be Ron? That's what happened in the film.
Yeah.
I don't know how to drive this thing. Ron does.
Speed boost to stay ahead of the train. And watch out for any obstacles.
Oh god. Right, so I think in this one the challenge to hang on, definitely unlock stick this shit. So in this one to get the witches and wizards card in this one, I think you gotta go down a particular route, but I have no idea which one it is. I'm not sure if there's any good indicators to signify which route it should be.
It's left, right, right, left.
Oh, I hope you're right.
Also,
Trains
why are
got-
there multiple routes? Like, it should only be
Well, trains
one
do
for the train.
trains do deviate routes. That's a thing.
Not a Hogwarts train.
That is a good
Like,
point.
it only goes to Hogwarts. That's why
What
it's
if-
called the Hogwarts Express.
What if the lane is closed?
Then they have magic to fix it.
Oh shit. I'll go this way because it said green.
Okay, at least I'm... Oh shit, it's okay, it goes back again. Okay.
Let's go this way. Ah, fuck.
Also, why don't we slow down?
Yeah, we're past the train now. We should be fine. Bless you.
Yeah, it's got... Sorry, I'm something about today. Not sure why. Maybe I've been drinking enough.
Yeah, drink your fluids.
Yeah.
We must be near the end of these tunnels.
It's also like in the movie, like you have a flying car, you can go where the train won't go.
We've got to reach the end of the tunnel soon.
The tunnel's really stupid fucking long, though.
I mean, long tunnels exist.
Yeah, but not this long. Oh, part 2.
I mean, and also there are some that are like 10 or 15 kilometers long, so...
Almost there, Harry. Collect the pickups to repair some of the damage the car has taken.
Okay,
But I'm more surprised at the amount of stoplights in there, especially considering that those are running on electronics and we're in the visiting part right now.
Well, maybe this is a train line that is commonly used. It's just, you know, the magical route is hidden.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go this way. I think hidden stuff is down these routes, I think. Like, I think I need to take all the particular routes to get the card. It's in one of these, at least.
That makes makes sense, yeah.
Because these are like the more harder, difficult routes, so maybe there's something more rewarding for going through them. I don't know. It's trial and error. He'll show up eventually. We're out in the open right now. You can just pull up. Just a concept. Just saying.
No. Harry also wants the card and is willing to risk his life and bonds for it, and all of the future wizards will be kind.
I can't remember if this car actually ever does come back after the film or not.
I know it comes back in this film.
Ah, shit. I think he has a justified reason to be angry. Ah, there it is. Found it.
Nice.
Yeah, so if I didn't go down this route, I would have missed that. No real indicator that there would be stuff found in these routes. Something told me to do that, but... experience.
Yeah, it's kind of the video game thing. It's like, why is there an alternate route?
And why is it harder? Let's do it again. I think I'll pull up now. Don't know why you couldn't do that earlier, but whatever. Alright, now we'll just tail it from behind and everything will be a-okay.
Right.
Phew, that was really close. I didn't think we'd make
Well, it's a good thing they're already in uniforms.
Excellent, Harry.
Ah, look at that low-res PNG. Ah, bless him. I love this shit. It's crude, but there's some charm to it.
I don't have control anymore.
You idiot! You put the braking handle on.
Handbrake.
Yeah, the handbrake, whatever. I don't drive. It's already broken. The car was already wrecked before it landed. Jesus. I don't think the Whomping Willow was that aggressive.
Ow! Harry, you need to get close to the tree and cast a spell at what looks like his mouth.
I'll cast the Incendio. That usually works.
Fireball! Solves every problem.
Yeah, I'll just keep my distance.
So, I think this is the earliest I remember of the PC game where you fight the Winning Widow.
So how much different is this compared to the PC version, if you can remember?
I don't recall any of the things we did so far, so different.
Well, it's like, is the Whomping Willow here different compared to the PC version?
I remember it that well, sadly.
Is it as terrifying? Because Jesus Christ, this would do it. Giant moving tree in a dark environment. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Ooh, transition again.
Gotta give him props for trying at least.
Yeah.
Luckily it keeps the aspect ratio border as well on the image.
By the time Harry and Ron had escaped from the Whomping
We
Willow,
made it.
the sorting ceremony had already begun.
Shit.
They peered in at the Great Hall and watched as the aged, old sorting hat placed new students into the 4 Hogwarts houses, as it had for so many years past. Harry remembered putting the sorting hat on a
They
year
barely
ago,
tried.
and for a few horrible seconds, he had feared the hat was going to put him into Slytherin.
Not Slytherin, eh?
Not Slytherin, eh? Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor!
But of course, he had ended up in...
Yeah, whole concept of Slytherin is still so fucked up.
Yep.
As they watched the sorting...
Hey, you're all destined to be evil. Well, at least most of you.
You're going to the Disney's house for bad people, because fuck you.
And then, from behind him, came the voice Harry dreaded to hear. It was Professor Snape, Harry's least favorite teacher.
Really? Not the guy that turned out to be Voldemort?
It was a great start to the term, thought Harry, as they followed Snape to his office. Once there, Snape nastily admonished them about flying the car to Hogwarts.
You will go immediately to your common room, and I will think about how to punish you.
Think about? You punish him right now? He has the power.
No. He needs to think about it first. It can't just be like minus 100 points for Gryffindor. That would be too easy. Or off to the Forbidden Forest that we only use as a punishment for some reason.
Wonder why they called the Forbidden Forest the Forbidden Forest. Ah, still using the same leitmotifs for the Hogwarts castle. It's nice. Oh, is it actually the same layout as well? I mean, that would make sense. Why would they change out the layout?
I feel like they did with the PC version.
Find out in a minute.
Yeah,
I'm more
just-
familiar with the PS1 Hogwarts castle, so
Yeah.
this section here is new.
Can you believe our luck? Fred and George must have flown that car 5 or 6 times, and they never had an accident. I really thought we'd get expelled for sure. Come on, Ron. Let's go to the Gryffindor common room.
Yep, this is still weird. He shouldn't be speaking.
No problem. Follow me.
I was gonna say, like, are these paintings here, like, well, they're not moving for starters. I'm assuming they're pictures of the developers, because that's the first thing that would come to my mind if you want to insert something for the pictures.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Oh shit, they're actually using real pictures. Shit. Fascinating. I guess they just had to use whatever picture was available that seemed appropriate. I'm sure one of these is going to be the developers, though. Has to be. I would so totally use them.
Yeah,
Ah.
it's the cat. The cat is a developer.
I was going to say, yeah, there's a cat there. 150. That didn't take long. I can't help it. They're out in the field and no one's picking them up. Someone's got to clean up this entire castle.
Harry Potter mustn't stay at Hogwarts.
What's so fun? Oh, they're still using the same knights, but they're still using the blunt end of the axe.
They got it done eventually.
This is a kid's game. There can't be no violence here. To a degree.
Much as Harry kills a teacher by melting his face with his hands, and he then turns to ash.
Hang on. Can't tell if this is one of those secret doors or not. I need to make sure. Nope, okay. I need to remember what button it was to interact with the passageways.
Harry Potter, it's really you.
Don't you dare.
I'm Colin Creevy.
Okay,
I'm a
good. No
Gryffindor
flash.
too.
Thank God.
Would it be alright if I took your picture?
Wait,
Everyone told me about how you survived when you know
he's
Ron
using a
tried to
muggle
kill you.
camera.
And
No one
you
gonna
really
question
do
that.
have that lightning scar on your forehead.
How
It's
do you know it's a
brilliant
muggle
here,
camera?
isn't it?
Because they do have
That looks-
cameras in the.
That camera looks way too fucking advanced for the wizarding world.
Maybe.
Maybe she was secretly a wizard this whole time.
Mona Lisa definitely was a wizard, right?
Hang on, that doorway there led to...
Driving a car right into the one
whatever.
People will be talking about that one for years.
Brilliant.
That's supposed to be
What
Seamus.
an entrance.
Who?
Shut up, Seamus.
Sorry?
Shut up, Seamus.
We'd better get to the common room before Snape sees us.
But down that hallway, that used to be where Snape's... Oh, whatever. That used to be his classroom, not anymore. And I think this door here is still... Oh, well, that was the broom closet.
Oh, the Broomcross ending is my favorite.
It's my favorite ending. I think, yeah, that one. Definitely that one.
Wait, what? Who is it? I do not remember him.
He was the one who was trying to turn water into rum, and then it blew up in his face. If that helps. In the first film.
Oh, fuck, I have no memory of this.
Alright, he's prone to making his spells explode for some fucking reason.
I feel like this was always fun, but maybe I mixed it up. It's been a while since I've seen the first ones.
I mean, he's a minor character. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
Seriously, oh yeah, but yeah, maybe didn't really realize that. But did they have a miner trying to make alcohol?
Yeah, that was weird. It's just like he was trying to turn water into rum. It's like, what's he gonna do with the rum if he succeeds?
obviously drink it and then realize that alcohol does bad things to your body, especially if you're not used to it.
I mean, I guess that's why we would always explode him in his face. They couldn't let him succeed. Right, we better get to the Gryffindor common room, which is this direction.
Does
That's
the
Slytherin, so it must be-
stairway room exist here?
We'll find out in a minute to see how similar the layout is. Jesus, down this hallway. Let's see. Okay, this is starting to look familiar. No, it's not. This is a new room. Where was this? This wasn't here last time. Oh god, can you imagine every year you come to Hogwarts, for some reason the layout changes?
Oh, this is just like Mass Effect.
I mean, I finally memorized the entire layout of the Citadel now. I don't think I can forget anymore, but still.
Yeah, I mean, I was like in 3 places, but it's like the first thing, it's like, okay, I finally found my way around the Citadel.
Wait, what's this?
Wait,
I don't remember this route.
Why does it look different now in 2 again?
Fuck. Well, 2's is the easiest. It's just 3 floors.
Yes and no. I never, like, the minimap in 2 is so bad that
It's
it
garbage.
confuses me
It's
more
not
than
worth it.
helps. But yeah, like, it should be the simplest because it's just 3 floors and it's really straightforward, but I get lost so many times going into the wrong direction.
Let's see. Alright, so we got a minigame room here. A little bit different than usual. Looks like a parkour sequence, if I had to guess.
In 3 is nice because it's the separate areas that, you know, don't indicate. But I kinda like the first one most because like it gives you a bit of a scale on the Citadel, and once you actually know to get around, it's quite cool that it actually interconnects.
Yeah, it is nice for that. But I will give them props to scale down the Citadel for being too big in 2. But they didn't throw out the original Citadel locations. They just recontextualized it into a different spot on the Citadel itself.
Yeah.
Huh. That's neat. At least they tried. Gotta give them props for that.
Probably was kind of happy, like, yeah, I can finally play my role again.
I mean, wouldn't you? You're on the films, it's like, oh, I get to appear in side media? Sign me the fuck up!
Yeah, I totally would.
And then there's Tom Hanks, who just gets his brother to do everything else that's not the main films. I'm not joking, because Jim Hanks sounds so similar to Tom Hanks, he's used in everything else.
I mean, it makes sense from both perspectives. It's like, yeah, I can
cheaper.
get my father into it, and also don't have to do everything myself. And
They even,
you probably
it's
hard
cheaper.
to tell the difference.
Yeah, they sound so similar, though I can tell. There's subtle difference.
You can tell everything.
Yeah, any official like Toy Story merchant toy as well will use Jim Hanks instead of Tom Hanks. Even like the collector's toys have Jim Hanks instead. Right.
Also, the thing that I learned today that DiMaggio,
John DiMaggio, yeah.
John DiMaggio, yeah.
What's he done?
Voices a character in Avatar.
Oh, of course he does. Well, which one? Because that's really big.
He doesn't appear in a lot of episodes, so it's not really a recurring character, but yeah, take a guess.
Let's see, there's so many characters though, that's the problem. Wait. He's not the cabbage guy, obviously. Is he?
No.
That'd be too easy. Let's see, John DiMaggio. It's been a while, I'm a little rusty. I don't know, tell me.
It's tough in the Ember Place.
Oh, of course.
That
That makes sense. That makes complete sense. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah. And yeah, I was like, again, why did I never realize this until I went, oh yeah, you watched it in Germany.
Yep.
I'm surprised he can get his big head through the door.
They didn't bother to put... Usually all the teachers' rooms, like, they all have themed doors. Lockhart just gets a generic door. Ah, poor Lockhart.
He doesn't deserve it.
Nope. Well, they know that the defense against the Dark House teachers don't last, so they leave a generic door.
I mean, they probably don't know it yet, but after this one, yeah.
Well, I don't know what happened to the what happened to the past previous ones. How long was Quill was the teacher for a while?
That is a good point. Like, he probably wasn't dead that long as well, considering he got transformed before them. Like, he couldn't keep that stuff up that long.
I wonder if Dumbledore got sick of Gilderoy's bullshit. It's like, alright then, let's see what happens when you put him in the real spot. See how he lasts this year.
Yeah, like I said, the CD comic. I hope Harry kills this one too, and he almost does.
Can I get here? Nope, I don't know the spell yet. Damn, I can't get this card because I don't know the spell, which is probably why that door's right there. Ooh. Gonna pull the pin on that grenade, are you? I mean, it's fair. It got me all Twitter shenanigans. I labeled that.
Yeah, it's a good joke. Okay.
It is pretty good. I mean, it kind of fits with Grindelwald's character a little bit. Yeah, of course he would, go under different
trying to hide again, yeah.
Yeah, faces and all that. I mean, they established that he did it in the film he was in, so might as well keep it up. He could be wherever the fuck he wants to be. We got magic. Let's see. Oh, nothing here. Alright. So that card's just gonna be there taunting me till I learn the spell. God damn it.
Which doesn't seem like a spell I remember unless it's luminous, but we already know that one.
What was the name of the spell? It's basically the equivalent of flashbang, not what it was. That's the Mona Lisa right there on the left.
See, told ya.
See. Hang on, the entryway here is at the top, not from down here. Oh, it's all wrong. Why aren't you moving? Oh, is that one not valid? Oh, another doorway. Let's check it out and waste our time again. I can tell which one's...
This is nothing like the PC version, like...
Nope. I can tell which one's a hidden doorway with how thin the bookcase is. Thank God.
Oh, they used the same one, but this is nice, yeah.
I think there's also... They've added in this game, there's a little bit of a... I don't know, there's a little extra texture on the floor to indicate that it's a doorway instead. Oh, what's that? It's locked. Now there's ominous music. Oh God. I'm scared. Why is there ominous music?
The towers kind of freak out behind you.
Oh, that's PS1 graphics shenanigans. They always like that.
It's a bit unsettling.
It's PS1 shenanigans. I love this shit though. I appreciate when fans or whatever try to recreate that effect on anything. Really, I love it. I remember this portrait.
Potter, I remember you from last year.
Me too.
If you want to get to the floor above, come on through, Mr. Potter.
I guess he got downgraded from protecting something to just hanging out here.
Nobody talks to me anymore.
Except for you, Mr. Potter. I'll let you through. Ooh, made it. And what does this achieve? Bugger all nothing, I think. Seriously, what's with this ominous ass music? This would scare me if I was playing this back then. Ow.
It's kind of scaring me right now.
I'm warning you, don't come through here. Go away.
Ah, that means I want to go through here. Why'd you open up then? You didn't want me to go through. I went through anyway.
You don't understand how kids work, right?
Okay, this one's definitely a developer. Look at this smug ass grin. What did that do? Memory efficiency, I would label this. Ah, there we go. Now we can go up there. Excuse me for being explorative. Yeah, this effect, I love it. It may look jank, but it's got a charm to it.
Yeah, it's a bit trippy if you're not used to it.
I'm used to it. See it all the time. Really noticeable in like Crash Bandicoot. Oop, not that way. Let's try this way. Again. Again. Oh, hang on. Okay. Does this need to be somewhere? I feel like there's no reason to move this, really.
I feel like it was already correct with stuff, but...
I'm gonna leave it there in the middle point. Anyway. Alright, back up again.
Why, it's Mr. Potter.
Yeah.
You want to get...
Just open up.
I was here for like 2 minutes ago. You should remember me from then.
I'm sorry, nobody's been talking to me for the last millennia, so excuse me.
Well, excuse me.
Me, princess. Chosen one. Ooh. Oh, I made it. This game is certainly excelling with ambient music, because fuck, it's working. Oh, rats. My god. And there you go. Just as terrifying as I remember them being. We got magic. We're okay.
Rats are no match for magic. Except the magic rat that one carries. That actually is person.
Where's the giant rat that makes all the rules? Sorry, German reference. Couldn't help it.
What reference?
Fuck. You don't know it if you've already seen it.
Okay.
Just anytime I see something about rats, I think to that video by default from Germa.
Okay.
I'll give a link to the context later, if I remember it.
Thanks. Should
Can I
you
make that?
drink that potion, probably?
It's only for health.
Oh, okay.
And I'm already good. It'd be a waste. And it restores you to full health, so that's a complete waste.
There's somebody not currently at full health.
I'm fine. Right, where am I? Yes, they did. I think they're the ones who capitalized on that. They realized the idea that they could render things at a lower poly at a distance. Right, hang on.
This is... we started, right?
Yeah, looping back. I don't know how to get that. There's definitely a passageway to get there, but... I can't be asked.
Get the beans.
Yeah, I'll get it later. Off screen this shit. There is a doorway here, though.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, unlocked the door, so maybe it is this way.
Also, this bonus room's gotten confusing now, like...
Very big.
Yeah.
That
seems safe, jump it.
There's nothing there.
That seems safe, jump it.
Alright, fuck it. Oh, no, okay, I don't have a spell. I couldn't see the outline till I jumped for it.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Okay.
That seems safe, jump it. It's like in Indiana Jones, you know, with the
Leap of faith.
Holy Grail. Yeah.
Well, at least we did half the work, so we can always come back here and finish it off later.
That is true.
Okay, well, that detour dealt with. Still haven't gone to the damn common rooms yet. We're just faffing around, exploring. Okay, this way.
Yeah, but honestly, how does Snape know we're there or not? Because he can't be in our common room.
That's last year's password.
Not the password. Oh no, we don't know the password for the fat lady's portrait.
Bollocks.
We won't be able to get in.
Well, we'll just have to wait till someone steps out, right?
You wait here to see if another Gryffindor passes by.
Yeah.
I'll find Hermione. She'll know the password.
Alright, fine. It's not like anyone wrote this down anywhere. That'd be the sensible thing to do.
I mean, I think it changes from year to year.
It does, so... Ah, the library. Yeah, she'd be in
Oh,
here.
yeah.
I did say earlier that, yeah, Harry was mute in the first game, and now he's just full on speaking, and it's so fucking weird.
imagine like every student is like, wait, Harry can talk?
I thought he was the quiet kid.
Hello there, young Harry Potter.
Hello.
Fine day.
You look happy, Nick.
That I am, Harry. I sent a letter today to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore.
Ah, yeah, the Headless Hunt. Yeah, the Headless Hunt was cut from the film, if I remember.
I mean, I think they talk about it that he couldn't join.
Yes, but
yeah.
Anything else regarding to it, they didn't acknowledge.
Of course, be careful though. There are some rather
Okay, because I thought this was just a throwaway joke. It was like, yeah, okay.
They reincorporated it into a one-use joke. That's it.
Okay.
But here they actually continue acknowledging it because that's what the second book did. I've got beans galore. My God. Just gotta pick them all up and then buy all the spell cards, and then I'm probably gonna buy all the spell cards at this rate, aren't I? That's what's gonna happen. I buy all the spell cards and then be like, well, fuck, what do I do with all these beans? I picked up too many. What do I do with them?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Spend them somewhere. Flex on Malfoy how many beans you have.
Look how many beans I have. Do you have this many? I think not. Fuck, was I hidden? Oh god, I keep finding these every 5 minutes. I can't help it. They're right fucking there. I gotta keep going in them. And I probably can't pick up the damn cards because I don't have the spells.
Ah yeah, exploration games. Oh, I don't have the tools for exploration. Damn Metroidvanias.
Yep. If I find those platforms again in this, then I'm gonna ignore these until I have the spells. There's be no point.
But beans.
Yes, beans. Beans galore.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Come on.
Also,
Yeah.
points for
Yes.
Gryffindor.
For destroying a book.
Wait,
That's probably...
how did we get 90? How
was-
did that happen?
Destroying the rats actually gave quite a few points.
Ah, okay. Right, okay. Like, we didn't destroy that many
Hooah.
books.
Clean up cobwebs is enough to get 5 points for some reason in the first game.
I mean, I totally would do this. It's like, hey, children, clean up our school and get...
It's like cobwebs in the random ass corner of the room that nobody's gonna care about. You little shit. Come on, Ortane, work for me.
So now you can aim manually.
No, it's not the same. It worked early in the first two, damn it. Where's the quickfire spell? That'd be nice right about now. Hey, you got him. 5 points to Gryffindor.
Cast machine gun.
I just remember the fucking video edit of Harry Potter with guns. They're really well edited in as well.
Yay, 322.
Yeah.
And I will pass it.
Sorry, I'm too efficient. Alright, was this just a bonus room? I think it was. Let me just check on the left here.
I think you did you check the little there?
Yeah. Is that it? No card in here? Just a room full of beans? At this point, really, in hindsight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a library, what do you expect?
Fun.
Expecting the Ark of the Covenant in here? Alright, let's get out of here. That was a minor detour. Hermione's not here, that's for sure. I guess if I didn't have the autosave, this would technically go faster. Playing the speedrun routes. I bet you no one has speedrun this game yet. Guarantee it. Too bad I wasn't keeping track of a timer, because I would be speedrunning it now if I knew. Let's see. So say if, Plymouth, say if you could speedrun a game, what would be your choice?
Sure. I mean, there is an obvious choice because I recently started playing again in Trackmania, but I know that I would be so not competitive in that because people are crazy.
Fair enough.
mean, same with XCOM speedruns, because it's like so against what I usually play, which is take my time to get all my guys to an OP level before actually tackling the story.
I mean, in theory, for me, I would be able to at least beat the first game, first Harry Potter game at a decent speed if I, skip saving, just went straight to point A to point B. I think the only part that would hitch me up a bit maybe is the stealth sequence where, to get into the Forbidden Court or whatever. I think that's it, really. I think you can go through the game at quite a quick pace, really.
I mean, what could be fun to speedrun would be like the older Need for Speeds. Like, Carbon would probably go really quickly because it isn't that long of a game.
It has a story mode, right?
Yeah.
I suppose, yeah.
Most Wanted probably would be more challenging, but would also be quite interesting. I think there's some...
Harry, I can't believe that you and Ron are so irresponsible. You could have been killed, or worse, expelled.
They couldn't get that line in the first game, so they used to hear.
Yeah.
I've known this if you'd managed to get to school on time. Harry, don't forget to keep checking your report card.
A what? What's a report card?
I think that...
Felix Summerby, inventor of cheering charms.
Neat. It's 24. Oh god. Where am I supposed to get all those? Let's see, report card. Oh, okay. Oh, look, the remembrals here. Oh, that's neat.
Oh, that is a cool way of integrating this.
That makes sense. Kinda.
Yeah.
Except the rememberal doesn't tell you what you're forgetting. Hey, at least they put it in a spot where it makes sense. The castle's pretty big now, so I can picture being lost that easy. Report card.
I Most Wanted maybe could be cool. I actually would be like, because in Most Wanted you actually have to do certain challenges with police chases to progress. But you could gain or lose a lot of time depending on how good you get it on.
You can
bit of luck.
You can choose which ones to tackle, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much like every time you challenge one of the Blacklist members, you have to like have a chase that lasted X amount of minutes, get a certain threshold of like heat on you that, depending on how long you do chases, how many cars you destroy, and such on, you get more points pretty much for that.
You definitely need the one that uses less time, so any of the long-lasting ones probably wouldn't be ideal.
Yeah.
Looks like this year they're awarding house cups for excellence in herbology and defense against the dark arts. It would be great if Gryffindor won them.
Come on, you two. Herbology's about to start. You don't want to be late for that, too.
Oh, what?
I forgot how much I missed her. Come on, Harry.
But I just...
marry her.
See, so herbology, defense against the dark arts. Wait, race cup and lesson cup. Oh, it's just like the first game. Okay, that makes sense. So there's one for, because for some reason, once you learn the thing, you gotta race to the end for some fucking reason.
Have you heard about the secret founder jewels yet?
What?
Behind us is a statue. You can use it to find the entrances to the secret founder jewels. Defeat each founder house duelist to win a Hogwarts founder famous witches and wizards card. Collect them all, and you can enter the special founder's tower.
Ooh, what's that?
No one we know has ever managed to beat all the founder duelists and enter the founder's tower. We'd really like to know what's inside.
That's where you come in, Harry.
Alright.
We think you have the potential to defeat every duelist and win all the founder's wizards cards.
To open up each of the jewels, you have to have a certain number of famous witches.
Ah, there it is. I was gonna say, it's like, can you just walk in whenever you want?
Famous witches and wizards cards.
No, that would be too easy.
So, we're willing to sell you 5 of them, Harry.
Only 5?
It's a good deal. Give us 50 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans, and we'll give you a famous witches and
I'm already
wizards
at like
card.
300.
Brilliant! You have 50 every flavour beans.
What?
Have a famous
I
witches
didn't
and
even...
wizards card.
No purchase transaction. Alright, fine.
Wordsmith.
That's 1. Here we go again.
Have 50 every
That's
flavour
2.
beans. Have a famous witches and wizards card.
Greta Catchlove.
This is not gonna take long. 3.
Brilliant! You have 50
Only
every
5?
flavour beans.
It's kind of low. I thought it'd be more than that. I've already got the requirement to get all of them. I was fucking joking.
You have 50 every flavor beans. Have a famous.
Did they expect? That's what, the amount of beans they were throwing at me. I thought the requirement would be a bit more than that.
Brilliant.
And that's the last one.
50 every flavor beans. Have a famous witches and wizards card.
Paracelsus.
I know this is a kids game, but like the amount of beans they were throwing at me, I just thought there'd be more to do with them.
Sorry, Harry, but if you want more famous witches and wizards cards, then you'll have to find them hidden around Hogwarts.
Alright, fine. Do it the hard way. Oh, here in this photo album that Collins somehow managed to acquire, you can revisit your challenges from the past. In case you missed any particular cards. Let's just have a quick glance, shall we? Just as soon as it loads, because of course it does. Here we are. So you can retry certain challenges to get particular cards if you missed some.
And it actually shows you if you already have the card. Nice.
Like this one here. So I'm guessing... Yeah, so I can assume to get this card I have to hit all the targets, which is pretty obvious.
Pretty much. Anything
else I missed? I already got that one. So I haven't missed anything else. The rest are in the castle right now. So yeah, there's a way to reacquire the cards you missed. Unlike the first game. Looking at you, Gringotts.
First game syndrome.
I mean, the requirements to get in those cards are a bit stingy. Thank God I had the power rewind for those ones, because fuck. I can't possibly imagine doing them legit.
Yeah.
Wow, the Gryffindor common room. I'm going to take some pictures to send home to my dad. Have a look at my photo album, Harry.
Already did.
My photos
I don't know how he managed to get the photos of those before we got here, though. Like, was he spying on us before we even got here?
Probably.
Magic. Alright, let's go with...
I just looked for games which could theoretically would be fun to speedrun, where Doom also kind of would be cool. But
no! That one's... you would never be able to reach those tiers.
No, I will never, but like it would be cool to see how fast you could go for it, but yeah, it would be bad.
No, you have no idea what kind of mess you would step into if you went that way.
I mean, I saw some of the YouTube montages, so I kinda... Oh, they're using all the guns.
All the guns, and all the techniques to just bypass everything.
Yeah. Oh, right, yeah, because glitching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean, you can do glitchless runs, those exist, but still.
Yeah.
You want fast.
Yeah, and then there's all the stuff that you can do with like staggering marauders around and killing them in like 0.3 seconds.
And if you want a real challenge, you should do it in a no deathless run, because that's what you're going to be doing anyway.
Yeah. Ooh, already one of the best would also be like gonna be fun, where also it's so bad.
Ori's doable, but yeah, you can't do any mistakes. That's the issue with the whole system. It's like, you fuck up once, well, consider your run null and void.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many. Also, like, stuff like Hades, where also you have, like, so many speedrun categories. Where one is, like, the fresh file speedrun, where you literally start with a completely fresh file.
No upgrades.
Yeah, and try to beat the game in something around 25 minutes, because that's the
minimum
record. With no upgrades. First playthrough, which I probably would never get, even if I take time.
You rats!
Also, this chest rats are fucking gigantic.
Yeah, I'm taking care of the rats. Are they supposed to do something? I didn't get any points for that either.
Maybe still? Because they're still there, they're just small now.
No, they don't have the reticle on them, they've been shrunk. That was a waste of time. Fair enough.
I think Mania Cut would be fun to see like how fast they go through the nation tracks in order. Which probably would be nowhere competitive, but it would be a fun challenge. Oh yeah, and then I remember the nation has the one horror track at the end.
I was gonna say, it's like, you're struggling enough with that track as it is. You've already dealt with it, but you'd have to revisit it, and I don't think that would be a fun idea, would it?
Yeah.
Shit. This now, are we? close. Hang on. Come on.
That's actually because like most of the Queen attacks are so shy. Actually, going to grill is not.
Yeah, I gotta goat him. Just laugh at him. Fuck you. Eh. There we go. That was a little closer than I would like.
It is all day. Oh, 1 hour 56 minutes, and it would be doable in one stream.
It's doable, but you gotta acknowledge no mistakes.
No, it's, but like you don't lose that much. Yeah, and without the EU05, it's only 1 hour.
Okay. But that's with like a decent amount of practice, mind you.
Yeah, I mean, looking about it, no, EU5 one, and this is literally like one of the biggest YouTubers. Then actually, it's the biggest YouTuber in Trackmania, I feel like, because nobody has like millions of views. And yeah, this guy is quite good, even though he isn't even a pro. Like, he does it for a living, just streams it for a living. It's still like, he's still crazy good, but yeah.
It's a hobby. Yeah, that's been sorted. Are you gonna do any? Okay, nice. Just gonna chill out there. Hang on, I know where this is going.
He just did it for a while. Okay, like wait,
Oh.
he did not do all of Trackmania blindfolded in 1 hour, but it's just the first 20.
Okay. Suddenly turned very reasonable all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll take that. All that for one lousy card. Took more health off than I imagined, really. It's the fucking rats. Not the suits and armor. No, the rats. Right, that detour dealt with. I can't help it. See a secret door, I gotta go in. See what happens.
Yeah.
I gotta memorize which ones I didn't succeed in as well. Oh, fuck. This game just extended so much because I've now decided to get all the cards for some fucking reason. Sorry, it's minor completionist. You've witnessed it enough from the past games.
I mean, I just bashed my head against the same 50-second long track for like 3 days probably now. For probably 4 to 5 hours of playtime, if not more.
As much as we complain about monotony, we seriously like doing them.
Yeah. And I'm honestly thinking because like at some point when they finally get good internet, we'll stream Trackmania. Just doing all nations one and just see how long it take.
Hey,
because there's only 6 people that have submitted it.
Ooh.
So I would by default be in the top 10.
That's free real estate right there.
Yeah.
Gotta capitalize what you can. I mean, end of the day it'd be bragging rights, but it'd be nice if you managed to beat one of the records.
Yeah. And like there is 20 minutes between the first and the last one, so
totally doable.
That's a long time in Trackmania. And like I played for them so many times, like pretty sure that I can beat most of them in one go, like because it's not about chasing the personal best times, it's about just getting through them, which
getting a good average at least.
Drive safer here.
I think I've planted a terrible seed.
Yeah,
what have I done?
Apologies this way.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Oh wait, why that way? Oh, okay. This is so not dangerous locale whatsoever.
It's Hogwarts.
Good point. Well, he went that way, so I'll go this way. No fencing or anything here. Shit, this is dangerous.
This is Hogwarts.
Like, there's no safety here whatsoever.
Only downside is if I do this in the stream, I kind of have to do Trackmania twice.
Ooh, yeah.
Because I kind of want to show a bit of the other stuff as well.
next. Come on.
I mean, you do whatever you need to, but right now you don't have the internet for it.
Yeah, I know. It's I think in the future, but how like this actually is tempting.
Let's see. Oh, there's no secret rules here. I'm not seeing any
Okay.
obvious ones.
If I don't do EU5, I absolutely would not be last because there's like 1 hour 44, 1 hour 59, 3 hours 22. Nice. Like, yeah, no way I need 3 hours 22 for that.
Well, it's like someone's got to submit their records. A record has to
Yeah.
be established first. That's how it works.
Yeah, no, but yeah, like, pretty confident that I could do it under 1.5 hours, like, without the last one.
We'll have to see one day. So this is a fucking long way to get to herbology. Jesus Christ.
I heard about the flying car. Classic. Professor Sprout has put me here to tell all students where Greenhouse 3 is. It's through here.
I think Sprout knows what Seamus would do if he actually got into the classroom.
I will try to make alcohol out of this plant.
Seamus, no! It's a greenhouse!
We make weed out of plants.
Phew! We made it. This is the door to the herbology classroom.
Well, they really
See you
downgraded
later,
the doors, haven't they? No. Okay, I was going to explore, but fuck it. In I go. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if the autosave would kick in or not for this one, so that's a good indicator to stop here. Unless it's telling me to do a time trial right now.
No.
Get to herbology
Okay,
class
it's like the
before
last
timer runs
games.
out.
I just need to pass the gate, then it will start.
Classes to start the timer. If you beat the school record for the quickest time to class, Professor Sprout may reward you with something special.
Hint, it's a trophy. Nobody gives a shit about that. Let's see. Oh, 10 out of 24. Oh shit, I'm already halfway, technically. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That's... I thought there were more cards. No, there's actually not that many, considering the rate we've been picking them up.
Yeah.
Alright. Neat. Well, it seems like a good spot to stop, since the game's auto saved here anyway, so this should work.
Nice, yeah.
Autosave, please be friendly. Right. There's the thumbnail preview thing. I tried my best to recreate the cover art for the PS1 game. That's what I'm nostalgic for. Getting the serpent was a stingy bastard. I didn't draw that. That's just like tracing whatever was there technically. Good old color reference thing, whatever. I may do what I got. Right. That'll do for stream. So check back on Wednesday for more Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets. I think I might have extended this to one extra stream because I'm getting everything now all of a sudden. Trying to make it casual. Now we're completing this shit.
Yeah, we can't leave things just not picked up.
Well, at least I could leave.
That's not how we work.
I'm assuming I can just leave picking up beans now, considering I bought all I can with it.
Yeah.
Hope I don't regret this later. Right, so yeah, till then.